Uh, I'm playing Divinity 2 Ego Draconis, and I got to the end. You go to the Hall of Echoes because you're planning on like resurrecting a bitch that would cause another guy to go over and fucking die. So you're like, yes, I've got this. So you have a boss rush, and then you have another fight right after that, which is like a huge group fight following a boss rush, and then I do it, and then you have a bad ending because that game, spoilers, it has a bad ending, which is why they made an expansion to fix everything. So we sat through the bad ending, which was very much thanks for breaking it, hero. Had you done nothing, the world would be less fucked.
Oh, that's a great ending. I love that.
Oh yeah. Like I would actually say it's worse than Fallout 3 because at least with Fallout 3 it forced you to die for a good reason.
Right.
Not so much this. It's just like you had if you just did nothing, the world wouldn't be fucked, and now the evil Darth Lord and his corpse babe are ruining all of existence. Good job. So
I like that.
yeah, it's terrible.
So it's basically like if what would happen if Superman failed kind of situation. It's like it's like, dude, you just destroyed like half of Metropolis, like throwing this guy around, and he still murdered the president and like all of the top leadership, and just spit on you and left you on the ground because like he was like, fuck you, you're not even worth me killing, and now you have to like deal with the fact that you failed miserably. So
it would be actually, to be more apt, it would be Superman working hard and succeeding on a plan enacted by Batman, but then you found out Batman was actually Lex Luthor. And it's like, well, fuck.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, so it's you bet on the wrong partner and ended up being the bad guy. I gotcha.
Yeah. And so yeah.
It's fun. Well, it's just kind of funny because like during the Bible, we did the story of Jehoshaphat in the Bible today. We were going through Chronicles, 2 Chronicles, and it's funny because Jehoshaphat, like he's friends with King Ahab, and King Ahab's a bad dude, right? Like he's a legit bad dude. And so like he's like, and Ahab's like, hey man, I'm gonna go to war. You want to come with me? And Jehoshaphat's like, yeah, man, that's my boy. Yeah, I'll go to war with you. Sure, why not? Right? And so like they go to seek the advice of all these prophets, and it's like basically they went to the mainstream media and they were like, what should we do, mainstream media? And they were like, yeah, go to war. It's gonna be great. They're gonna have your back. You're gonna win. It's gonna be totally awesome, right? And then they're like, wait a minute. Do we have like one prophet of the Lord? Do we have like one common sense guy like left in the thing? He's like, yeah, we got him in prison. We keep him in the dungeons, right? And so because every time yeah, exactly. Because every time I ask him for advice, he always prophesizes disaster for me, right? And so they go get him. They go get him and they dig him up. And he goes, so what do you say? What does the Lord say about whether or not we should go to war? And the guy's like, yeah, go to war. It'll be great. You're going to win. It's going to be awesome. And Ahab's like, damn it, motherfucker. I told you to never lie to me ever again in my presence. And he's like, you're going to get murdered. You're going to go out there and you're not going to come back. Mark my word. If you leave here and you go to this war, Ahab, you are going to die. Right? So Ahab's all pissed off, throws him back in the dungeon and says, give him nothing but bread and nothing but the smallest bit of bread and the smallest bit of water until I return. Oh. Guess who didn't fucking come home? Ahab.
Until I return. Oh, Ahab.
and so it's just like it was so funny because I saw the parallel between like Hollywood, right? Like Hollywood didn't want to listen to us toxic fans, right? Because we're toxic and we're racist, and we're bigots, we're this, that, and the other, right? And because we were the ones that were toxic, right? They were listening to all the IGNs and the varieties and all of those fucking those prophets that were telling them that hoorah, go to war. And now look where they're at right now, right? They just wrote an article last week saying basically the toxic fans won and we fucking lost, but that's okay. There's still a fucking bunch of toxic racists, even though we have to kowtow and cater to them now. I'm like, yeah. I just thought funny parallels.
That's just a fucking stupid power game. That bullshit. That's just like here's the thing. You're mad, Hollywood, big media, all that stuff. You're mad because you thought you could get a new audience that wasn't there. You were going after a phantom audience to replace a normie audience. and you
Yeah.
fucking failed.
Yep. No,
And
they
it's not
absolutely did.
toxic fans because, like, here's the things that you had to go over and say toxic fans, and that you look down at them at that fucking degree after they're the people that keep the franchise alive once the normies are gone.
Yep.
Fuck you.
Yeah, when there's not a new Star Wars movie in the theaters, when there's not we haven't got a decent Marvel movie since Blade, we haven't got a decent animated series since Batman. It's like, who the fuck keeps those series alive? Who are the ones that go back and rewatch them? Who are the ones still buying all the fucking new toys that you fucking bring out with every Christmas, even though we haven't got a new anything from that series in a fucking decade? Oh, that's right. It's us toxic fans. It's the hardcore ones that keep all of this shit afloat. The hardcore ones that saved Star Trek after fucking Paramount, CBS, whatever, was going to cancel it after the first fucking season. And Gene Roddenberry went, please, fans, fucking pour these people with letters. And guess what? They fucking did. And they renewed it. And Star Trek still exists in, unfortunately, the tragic form that it's in right now. But like, because it still existed because of those fans, that hardcore audience, that vocal minority that they keep accusing us of being, except, oh boy, all of a sudden it looks like we actually turn out we do represent the majority after all, because everybody else actually agrees with us and not you fucking freaks. So hoorah.
Anyways, so to line it out down of my game. So I went over and it shows you a really shitty situation, and then the expansion starts up, and it really starts up a lot more heroic, where it's just like, here's a plan, and we're not fucking with you, and this is how you can go over and save the world. Bye. And they pace it very well as a very good opening, and right after the opening is done and you're teleported out of your crystal prison, the game crashed.
Oh, fuck.
And best part of all, it didn't save.
Of course not. No autosave.
After the battle. No, it has an autosave. It just didn't feel like autosaving after the battle. So I could save after the boss rush, but not after the big battle. So I had to play it again.
Oh, man. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is why Sunker Maiden is late, why we're late. It's all her fault, as per usual. And now we've got the evidence proving it. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to another wonderful edition of When Who Was Good. Let's roll that sexy intro, baby.
In the heart of the cosmos, where time and space collide, the Doctor and his TARDIS forever to glide. From the streets of London to the far edges of space, with Rose, Martha and Donna, through time they chase. Daleks and their fury, Cybermen, steel and cold, the mysteries of Bad Wolf, stories untold. To the planet of New Earth and the fires of Pompeii, through the shadows of the vast, and they're right as they find their way. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time, a wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, a tale so grand. In the show where the universe was at their command, Jesse, the common nerd with a vision so bright, guiding through the episodes into the night. The maiden Sunker with insights to unveil, and Mr. Grant Gregory with love to regain. Back when who was good, those were the days. Adventures through time, a wondrous haze. The Doctor and his companions, the tale so grand. In the show, a dedicated verse was at their command. From the Battle of Canary Wharf to the end of time, where heroes and legends in their prime. The Sakurax invasion and the last Dalek stand, with the Doctor at cold baggy hands undone. Back when who was
time and space, everything that ever happened or ever will. Where do you want to start?
How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls? It's Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things through a common sense lens. And welcome to another wonderful episode of When Who Was Good, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, our watch and review of a nice little palate cleanser with all of the crazy and insane things going on out there into the world to some of our favorite franchises. We go back there and we remember the good times, ladies and gentlemen, back when the television shows and the IPs and the fandoms we knew were absolutely golden. So that's exactly what we're going to do tonight. We've got a very special and wonderful and fabulous, probably one of the most favored episodes of all time. No, I'm just not kidding. Not of all time, but definitely one of the best ones of some of the newer Who stuff. We've got the Doctor's Wife tonight, which is going to be an absolutely excellent episode. And then we've got a wonderful little cliffhanger to leave you on with tonight with the Rebel Flesh, which is a one of two parts. So we'll end up finishing that off next week. So that should be a good time. So we'll get you a little tease. We'll get you right up to the edge, and then we'll have to push you off next week. We're that kind of, that's how we play around here. That's how we play around here, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get into all of that tonight. Mr. Grant Gregory is currently MIA. He's probably out there fighting the good fight for the emus. Pour one out for Mr. Grant Gregory. But I'm sure he will be here with us when he can be, when he's finally got them back past beyond the wall. Hopefully he's got some new landmines set up, because the Emu War is hard going down there in Australia. So keep an eye out and pray for Mr. Grant Gregory that he can survive the latest round of the Emu War. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat here in just a little bit before we get started. But I have some good news. Ladies and gentlemen. After a nice little while grinding over there on my Common Nerd Gaming channel, and especially after a couple of new friends found us last night as well when we were streaming our first time at Phasmophobia. That was a good time last night. Had a lot of fun playing that for the first time. That game makes my toes tingle. So yeah, it's pretty wild. It was a lot of fun though. Good old Sleazy came in and helped me out for a few rounds and got me lots of points. Yes, that is his name, and trust me, it is very accurate to our dear sweet Sleazy. But ladies and gentlemen, we crossed our watch hours today because, as you know, the new monetization rules are 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours for your memberships and your super chats and all of that kind of stuff. So as of this afternoon, we'd already crossed our watch hours of 3,000, and now, as of this evening, we are officially at 503, and we've already crossed our first steps, put in our little application. So we are officially going to be monetized on a second channel over here on YouTube. So thank you all so very much, you fabulous folks out there that have helped that channel grow. I appreciate y'all so very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was really awesome. I saw that I was getting some good traction on that channel, and I was just like, I'm gonna hammer down and make some freaking videos and throw them over there and see what we can do, and just kept grinding away at it. And it's fucking great. And I put it out on Twitter this afternoon. I figured we only had like 5 or 6 more spots we needed to go to get to 500. I put it out on Twitter and tagged a few people, and I figured that would get us over the hump. And yep. So I appreciate all of you out there. So Sunker, my dear sweet co-host this evening with the mostest. How are you, my dear? How you been?
Well, I'm just happy to grace you with my giant personality. I'm doing pretty okay. I'm actually really excited. As I was just saying, I beat Divinity 2, so now I get to go over and go into the expansion, and I get to go over and really enjoy what I love most about that game, which is a redemption arc, because it showed that the developers did fuck up, and instead of going over and blaming the fans and saying they suck and you just don't understand my art, they realized we should probably make you happy. So we made this really awesome bitchin' expansion with a whole bunch of cool ass shit and great music. Like, okay.
Hell yeah. And I love that about some of these studios that have actually come out and done that. Like, for all the things we can say about CD Projekt Red and like some of their kind of like, the woke stuff that they've had on like their company website and stuff like that. There was a really cool interview that I saw with them the other day, and where they said, they flat out came out and said, what happened with Cyberpunk 2077 and its launch We will never recover from that. But we had a decision to make. Are we going to just fucking let it go? Or are we going to show up every fucking day and try to make it better and try to make good on our promises? And that's what they've decided to do. And they said they've got a long road to haul and they may never get back their reputation, but they are going to show up every day and fucking try. And I was like, that's the kind of fucking attitude that'll win your audience back. That kind of shit right there. Coming out and humbling yourself before your audience, before your customers, and going, we fucked up, we get it, we're sorry, we're going to do our damnedest best to say, like No Man's Sky was another example of that. They came out, they fucked it up, and they've been busting their hump for years trying to make that game just as enjoyable as possible for all of those fans that had their back right from the beginning. And that's how you fucking do it, man. That's how you win your audience back. That's how you win your fans back, when you fuck up and you just humble yourself and admit to it. Because we're all about forgiveness. Everybody loves a fucking redemption story, man.
Yes.
But you have to be humble in order to be redeemed. That's how it goes. So yeah, that's fucking cool. I like that. I'm like, that's like that. I like that shit. That's like when we like the Helldivers shit, when they tried implementing that PlayStation Network connection. Everybody on Steam went, fuck you, we're out. And then they went, oh, we're sorry, never mind. Sorry, we fucked up. And they removed it. And guess what? I went right back the next day and I played for like another 6 fucking hours, So that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about. So, all right. So we're going to get into it here real quick. We're going to say hi to all of you fabulous folks out there in the chat. Just a friendly reminder, and then I'll remind you again when we're done talking to all the chat. This is going to end up being a Rumble exclusive show. This is not just a little review. This is a full-blown watch-along. You've never got to see Doctor Who before. This is a great chance to jump in and watch the episodes with a couple of people that have watched them before. We do review them, though. This is a full-blown review, so this is all fair use. But because of YouTube's bots and stuff like that, they don't exactly understand all of that. And because we're not on the allowed list, we're not part of that elite section of YouTube, we'll get in trouble. The stream will get yanked down. That'll nuke all of that kind of stuff. Yada, yada, yada. But if you come and join us to our safe space, the place that protected us when we lost our first channel where we had over 4,000 subscribers and everything was humming along real well, Rumble. Rumble is the free speech alternative. They understand fan use, and they don't have all the features in the world that YouTube's got yet, but they are busting their butts every single day. And when you ask the question to Rumble CEO out there on X, on social media, he replies to you. He will if you're asking about a feature, he will let you know where it is on the priority list and when they expect it to be coming. I've literally asked the guy 3 or 4 questions, and he always gets back to me within the day. He gets back to me within the day and lets me know when something's going to be coming out. So go check out our friends over on Rumble. I know if you got to sign up for an account, I apologize. If you don't want to sign up for an account right now, you can just lurk and you can just click the link and it'll open in your browser and you can lurk and listen and do all that kind of stuff. You just won't be able to participate in the chat, but I would appreciate you coming over there. Like I said, they really understand fair use, and they're trying to be very much a free speech alternative to a lot of this nonsense out there. And they give us a place where we can watch this kind of stuff. We don't have to be part of the elite crowd in order to be able to do an actual watch along. So,
or not participate in wrong thing.
Right. Yeah, that's another one too. Can't have the wrong thing. But speaking of folks that were helping us get that new that new YouTube channel monetized, The Common Gamer. It's not really a new channel. It's actually a channel I've had for a while. I just finally put some effort into it. Weird concept. You make content, your channel grows. I know, weird. But yeah, Cat on Pause. I think it's Cat Hat on Pause, I think is what it's supposed to be. But either way, Pause come and hung out last night during our first ever Phasmophobia stream. And I was just a rando that came in, I guess, that got suggested by the algorithm. Shout out to the algorithm. Got suggested, and we got 2 new subscribers, and Pause was one of them. So shout out to Pause for being here as well. So hopefully, Pause, you can join us over on Rumble. I understand if you don't want to make the switch over, but we would appreciate if you came over with us there. But good to see you, and thank you for helping us get that gaming channel monetized. You are part of the grease between our gears, keeping this machine running. So thank you, Pause. Speaking of grease between our gears, what's up, Jim Bone? One of our very fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. Appreciate you being here. Flatius Assfire holding down the Rumble, or the YouTube as well. One of our friend mods and channel members over there as well. And of course, our dear sweet Sunker Maideness giving us the raid. Oh, boys and girls, she raided my chat. It tingles. It tingles, I tell you. All the right
as it laughs.
That's right. Sunker's coming to raid you. She's going to pillage and plunder, ladies and gentlemen. James Cash, 82. Another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. All around great friend of the channel. Actually, let me across in the raid for once. Omen of the end times. Everyone run.
Oh, yeah. Also, James, he likes to do this sometimes. He goes over and does a super chat whenever I beat a game. He super chatted, and then like that was the couple seconds after, then it crashed. I'm like, damn it, James!
Oh,
No!
he jinxed it. It was all James's fault. Well, I'm willing to take that risk. I'm absolutely willing to take that risk. I bought a bunk bed for the girls. Finally, we got a new bunk bed for them. Now I just need to buy a mattress for it. So that way we've got one for the top and the bottom. Says I want this toddler out of my damn bed at night. Like, this is ridiculous. So shout out. All right, Optimistic Royalizer. What's going on, buddies? What's up, Common Nerd? Good to see you, Optimistic. Glad you made it in today. Shadow Warden 99, another one of our fine channel subscribers. Ending our pitiful existence may be a boon depending on a person's situation. Well, I guess that's true. No, that's not true at all. No, it can always get better. If you're still here, you've got to, and I know you're just being sarcastic about your games, but no, if you're here, trust me, you've still got a purpose. You've still got something left to do. But this is true. It is all Sunker's fault. There is no doubt about that. Yeah. There is no doubt about that at all. We really know it's all my fault, like almost all things. Well, I mean, if you're willing to take the punishment, James, it's okay.
It's James's fault.
Sunker always tries to blame the men in her life for all of her problems. It's just like par for the course for every woman out there.
Just ruined my life. If only I was just left alone.
Right. Exactly. If only people didn't drag you out of your stumper and your slumper and your depressive moods and drag you out and make you do fun things and have fun with your friends. I know we're the worst people in the world. We get it.
Bastards bring hope to my life.
I know. Oh, God forbid you shine that beacon through my window in my dark, gloomy room. I just want to sit in my room and stare at my four corner walls and write my poetry. It says as I stare at these four black walls. Yeah, we know. Parathis, another one of our fine channel subscribers over there on Rumble. Good to see you, buddy. Darth Dave, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, Darth Dave. Always good to see you, my friend. It was good to see you at the Bible study too, as well. This eccentric, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you as well. Late and lesbian, yes, always. Sunker is all about munching the carpet now. Facts, it is her fault. This is true as well. Jim Bones holding down the Twitch as well. Good to see you. And yeah, Twitch is another option as well. But thank you for dropping that link, Fladius Aspire. Appreciate that. There you go. Pause. There you go. Oh, I see the emus have made another successful incursion. Yeah, I think they really got him this time. Yep. Pour one out for our dear sweet. What was his name again? Oh, that's right, Mr. Grant Gregory. That's right. Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. John Washburn, one of our fine channel members over there on YouTube, says this stream just showed up on my feed. Odd. Well, hey, maybe the algorithm finally doesn't hate our fucking guts anymore. That'd be a hello. Maybe that'd be released, or maybe you just show up a lot. So if you show up a lot, they're gonna feed it to you whether they hate my guts or not. So that's kind of the nice part. Sunker can't do horror games. That's true. She can just do horror games. That's true.
There's some horror games I am actually kind of setting up for.
All right. Well, there you go. Giggity. Woo woo. Hail everyone. What's up, Kyle Saber? Glad you made it in, buddy. There you go. It is always nice to be rated. Speaking of getting rated, in from the Emu Wars himself, battle damage and all, our cyborg, Mr. Grant Gregory. Sir, how are you, Capitan?
Oh, yeah, getting there. Sorry, a bit late. Yeah. Daylight savings has just kicked over, so a little bit skewed.
Oh, I forgot. You guys do it like 2 or 3 weeks ahead of us or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's so fucking weird. I fucking hate that.
It's gonna be lovely. It's fall forward.
Well, yeah, we get the extra hour.
Yeah.
That just means we get to stay up late an extra hour drinking. That's all.
Except me.
And Mr. Grant Gregory too. Both of you fucking quitters. But I mean, Grant, that makes sense. He starts drinking at like 9 o'clock in the morning with the rest of us. So that's never going to work out.
Not quitting because I work on a global scale. My time schedule doesn't change.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good point too. Yeah, you're SOL either way. Yeah. That's okay. I'll have an extra one for you guys. Don't worry about it.
That means you have to go to bed even earlier now. Only one episode.
We'll see.
Not yet.
We'll see if they're flexible. Yes. I love them.
I hope so. Yeah, we all everybody should be flexible. But I'm good to see you, Grant. You doing okay then? Everything going all right?
Yeah. Had my birthday on the weekend.
Oh, hey, was it the other weekend or is it this weekend?
Yesterday.
Oh, well, happy. Well, then happy belated birthday, brother. That's awesome. Did you like a birthday stream or anything?
No, Dad. YouTube demonetized me on my birthday.
Oh, fuck!
Oh my god!
That like 500,000 subscriber channel you've got.
Yep.
Oh, those fuckwads, dude. What the fuck? They hate you. They just hate you, don't they? They just really fucking hate you.
Yeah, pretty
For this
much.
time.
Oh, reusing my own content.
Are you fucking serious? Fucking again?
Yeah. Don't worry, they only took 2 seconds to reject the appeal video this time. So,
dude, what the fuck, man? That is
someone like there must be someone on YouTube that specifically gets your stuff that just hates you.
Yeah,
dude,
probably.
That is so fucking weird. I'm sorry, Grant. Well, I won't talk about the fact that I just got another channel monetized today. Then,
good work, brother. Proud of you.
I appreciate that. Yeah. That just fuck, dude. You just need to start a new one and just like start fucking over, man. Like that's the only thing you can do at this point.
And I would just blacklisted.
That's what you did with the. How many of this is now? This 3 now.
The third. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I know you can't reuse content from the old channel. I know they'll probably get you for that. But if you're making all new stuff,
yep,
that's fucking gay.
So were you reusing old content?
I had my old it's stuff that was already on my channel. Yeah, I just did a compilation of all my interviews that I did.
Oh, see, now that's bullshit because everybody does fucking compilation videos now. They're fucking all over the place. Yeah, dude, that's fucking bullshit. Ah, fuck that. What's up? I am Democracy Manifest. That's why everybody, like I said, another reason why everybody needs to go over to Rumble, start participating in Rumble, go hang out in Rumble because Rumble doesn't do dumb shit like this. Like Rumble promotes their small creators and shit like that. Like this is fucking stupid. So yeah, this is why YouTube needs competition, and the only way for there to be competition for YouTube is for us to support them. So yeah, like I am Democracy Manifest. I'm Democracy Manifest. Hangs out over on Rumble. What's up, Peter Vankman? What fan site? It showed up 10 to 12 minutes late. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Sunker showed up 10 to 12 minutes late, so it's okay.
I did not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Pause. I'm sorry you can't be on Rumble. That sucks. Well, like I said, you can click it on the thing above and watch it. Well, yeah, but Pause isn't on Twitter. Pause is only on TikTok and YouTube is where Pause is. There's Mr. Grant Gregory out there. Sunker saying up for a horror game. Try God's Basement. Oh dear God, that sounds like a different kind of dungeon. I don't know if it's that kind of dungeon. It sounds like the kind of dungeon everybody would enjoy though. Yep, ain't it always the way? It's so true. The Outlast Trials for multiplayer. There you go. All right, we're gonna give you a little tease of the doctor's wife tonight. Oh no, what are you doing? Don't give me that. There we go. We're gonna give you the little tease of the doctor's wife tonight, which is probably all the doctor ever really gets either. Truth be told, because of the way.
Well, you don't know about her nights.
Well, that's true. They might be long. So we're gonna give you a little tease of the beginning of the episode, just enough to where we don't get in trouble over there on the YouTubers. And then we're going to switch over to Rumble exclusively. So for all of our folks that can't join us over on Rumble, I appreciate all of you hanging out here, but at least check out a little bit of the beginning of this. Check out the little bit of this because it's good. It's good shiza.
You've shown too much.
I know. That's why we got to pause it just a second. You know, it's like when you stick it in there, you know, you're starting to get close and you just got to like hold on for a second, just like chill for a minute. Just like, what are you doing? I'm like, hold on, I'm just going to breathe. Baseball. Okay.
All right, gotta call it.
Yeah.
There we go. There she is. And I got to ask something. That's not actually, okay, I know it's not Helen Bonham Carter, but is there like, are they related in like some way anyway or some shit?
That's Suzanne Jones.
What was she in? Because she is one of those faces where it's like, I know I've seen you somewhere else before.
Right? Yeah.
A lot. I mean, do you ever watch Coronation Street? She was big in that for years. Can't think of anything that you guys would have probably seen. A lot of British shows.
That's fair. I don't know. I've probably seen her in something before. Who knows? All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate all of you over there on YouTube. But we got to exit. We got to go. So hasta luego. We love you all. Join us over on Rumble if you can. Otherwise, fuck off, YouTube. Thanks for running a monetized channel.